We're live, honey.
Your baby boy.
We're live and we're gonna dream again. Well, that's the tune of Breathe Again, but it's okay. We'll be back a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to you each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning. Good morning. Like.
Good morning, Dr. Beverly. How you doing? Good morning, Miss Vivian Reed. How you doing?
Hey, Miss Vivian, Dr. Beverly, how you doing? Thank you guys for joining us today. And we don't call out your names because you haven't said good morning to us. You ain't slept with me last night. Hey, KT. Good morning. Good morning.
Man, we gotta get KT a jam.
I know. We're excited. Good morning to our Shiro on deck. We appreciate you. Today is going to be a fun show.
I think so. We're going to talk about daring
to dream
again. Oh, that's what you got on.
Yes.
I thought you were saying, look at my titties, but no.
Well, that too.
Dare
Good morning,
dream,
Milk.
Plan, execute. Yes.
Dare to dream is what we're going to focus on today.
Yes.
Dream.
Good morning, Brother Milk. How you doing, sir? Glad to see a man in the room with me with all this estrogen in round. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Yes.
Her name is Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And his name is Brian K. McNeill.
And together we make up what's called the Empowerment Duo. This show is called Let's Talk About It.
Let's talk about it.
We talk about personal conversations,
business information,
and spiritual inspiration.
And a little bit of shenanigans thrown in. I'm sorry.
Throw my timing off.
I'm sorry, baby. That's right. You ain't slept with me last night. And I woke up this morning enthusiastic about the day. Just getting caught up with Tuesday's show, Proverbs. Amen. All right. Well, today is a fun show. Of course, it's Friday, so that means Shout It Out Friday. If you've got something going on in your business, in your life that we can celebrate or share with you or for you, please put it in the comments so that we can support you and encourage others to connect with you as well.
Katura's just getting caught up with Tuesday's show. So does that mean she's going back and watching the replays of our shows?
I love it.
All right. So dare to dream.
Dare to dream.
Last night, my wife and I, we have gotten to this thing now where we enjoy watching Caribbean Living or something like that is the name of the show on HGTV, where a couple will go to the Caribbean and they'll see 3 homes in a day. You know, it's really a simple show. They'll meet the real estate agent in the morning and they'll talk about who they are as a people. And I'm from Minnesota. We're from Minnesota. We're tired of the cold winters.
I'm enjoying the show, the scenery, and the backdrop. I have to say that I am really over every single one of the couples that are going out there.
Over the people?
I am over them.
Well, some of the stories I like more than others, okay?
I don't.
Like that couple from Brooklyn, I like them. Well, anyway, Lisa's over. That's her curmudgeon-y side.
Yes.
Okay. And Lisa's also over most of the real estate agents.
All of the real estate agents. I have 7 children.
Listen to her yell right now. Okay.
I have 7 children, and I want 5 bedrooms and 2 baths. Great. Let me show you this studio apartment.
It's not quite that drastic, okay, but it seems like the real estate agents miss sometimes, okay?
Let me tell you who doesn't miss. Our favorite real estate agent, Brenda Booker Bull. Brenda is doing the darn thing. I just want to shout her out right now real quick.
So we can tell her that story.
I want to shout her out.
Brenda Booker Bull. I hope she comes on.
First of all, she listens to you and will bring you to what you want. But I'm going to tell you right now, Brenda has indicated and she shared what many of us have already learned, and that there's not a lot of properties on the market right now.
It's definitely a seller's market.
That's right. Well, she said, you know what? That is not going to stop me. She has her people looking at new built homes. We're going to build you what you want.
Yes.
We're going to find you what you need, and we're going to build you what you want. Yes.
That show is titled Dare to Dream. So we've been watching those shows lately, and they have they moved me to emotion. I'm like, oh, and every single house I look at like, is that a home that Lisa and I can live in? You know, so they show you different St. Croix and Belize and Panama, all over the Caribbean. They're all over their place, right? And someone picks an area. So we've been watching those. So last night I looked up real estate in St. Croix because I think I'm enamored with the island of St. Croix right now. And so I dreamed about our living there. You know, I allowed myself to dream. What would it be like? I asked my wife, what would your life be like if you lived in the Caribbean?
Absolutely. And I think what probably takes Brian aback is that if I had a proper raft in the Caribbean, I could be completely ecstatic living on the water itself as long as I was protected. I don't need a whole lot of stuff. I need some Wi-Fi. I need some beautiful scenery. I need to be only a few steps from the beach, and I would like a pool and a covered place to sit.
Mm-hmm. So I want, more.
Everything.
I want it to be wow. I want it to be a wow factor home.
Shout out to Shiro. Blackberry Charisma for your branding and marketing needs. Custom tees and things. I love it. Good morning, Dr. Deborah.
Why has it taken me this long to know that Shiro does branding and marketing?
That part.
Come on now. Everyone needs that. Branding and marketing. Come on, sister. You gotta...
Custom tees and things. Absolutely.
Oh, custom tees. I thought you were talking about branding, like if someone wanted to say, I'm a self-defense expert. Help me brand myself in the marketplace. Okay, but you're talking about branding with t-shirts.
Yes, okay, cool. You need your bedazzlement apparel. That's right. This is what this is. Bedazzlement apparel. And yes. I love it. And these are my boobs.
So do you dare to dream still? One of the worst things about becoming an adult, one of the worst things about becoming an adult is you get your dreams dashed.
Yes.
Enough times that you stop doing it.
It's absolutely true.
As a child, they dream freely of. They could see themselves being pro athletes or astronauts.
Well, they start to. I was watching, what's her name? Wanda Sykes.
Okay.
And she said that what she learned as a Black child growing up was that you didn't have no time to play. Oh, you playing? Oh, keep playing. You think I'm playing? Stop playing.
That was in her house. That was in a lot of households.
That was in a lot of our households.
Boondocks does this crazy skit about how mean Uncle Ruckus's dad was. His name was Mister. Okay, Uncle Ruckus' dad would beat him for anything. Did I just catch you having fun? Catch you trying to beat you?
So today we want to encourage you to dream. Dream out loud. Yeah, dream big.
That's the downside of becoming an adult.
Absolutely.
A lot of us get our dreams dashed enough times that we stop doing it.
I have seasons of big illuminations. And right around the time where you and I met, I had just come off a season of visioning.
Okay.
It's very, very extravagant and it's very, very elaborate for me. It's almost like an out-of-body experience. I literally can see visions all around me. I don't like to be constrained by indoors. And it is a wonderful and miraculous place.
I see you, Shiro. She goes, my bad. And he goes, I do that too, Brian. Thank you. You better say that, Brian, to something I said. Wanda Sykes, happy Friday. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Melissa. The party can officially start now. Melissa Price is here.
That's right. That's right. I think...
Thank God I'm favored.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
I think dreaming is even more amazing when it's encouraged.
When it's encouraged, and I think which you was alluding to right there, that whole process of doing it on purpose. You call it the visioneering process that you went through, but when you on purpose, I'm going to dream about.
Yes.
And a lot of times, folks, that happens because of what you choose to put in your head before you fell asleep. I was shocked last night and appalled last night when I came to my bedroom and the news was on. And my wife was sleeping with the news on.
I didn't see it.
I know, but your subconscious heard it. So I quickly got off the other side of the bed and turned that thing off. Oh. Apparently, you must have been watching something else, and then that thing ended.
I guess, because I never watched the news. I don't even know
who the
latest newscasters are.
No one knows who the newscasters are anymore. Dr. Deborah says, I can remember us kids being told, stop all that laughing.
Yes.
Ain't nothing that
funny.
Yeah, stop all that laughing. Bill Bellamy does a skit about him and his sister getting beaten for laughing. For laughing?
For laughing.
Yeah.
Keeping all that noise. That's what it is. You're not supposed to be keeping all of that noise.
You're supposed to laugh.
No, you in there keeping all of that noise, laughing and carrying on.
I'll give you something to laugh at.
I remember laughing and carrying on.
Yeah, laughing and carrying on. Carrying on and laughing. Oh my God.
And that was an abomination.
Melissa Price says, dream big dream, loudly and proudly.
That's right.
I want to talk about that, Melissa.
Dream.
Because a lot of us have forgotten how to. How to.
Are there any parameters to dreams?
No, and that's the beautiful thing. They could be as big as you dare imagine. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's the other thing too about people who let their dreams get couched. When you allow yourself, I'm going to dream for this little bit. I'm going to ask God to rescue me with this car payment, but I'm not going to ask to make 30 grand a month. Okay. You know, a car payment instead of 30 grand a month, or a virtual millionaire lifestyle. I have been so intrigued. I told my wife about this. I'm going to tell it to you guys too. The virtual millionaire lifestyle. Do y'all know what the virtual millionaire lifestyle is? Our friend Myron Golden, he tells the story. He tells the example that a person who gets $1 million, for example, gets it or gets given it or something like that. If they're smart with their money, one of the best advice they can get is to invest that money into a program that will yield them about a 6% return, which means they'd be living on about $5,000 a month. Okay, they got $1 million in the bank to live on about $5,000 a month. Now, if you can devise your life or systems or programs that you live in, that you can have $5,000 a month coming in, irrespective to the other stuff you're doing, on top of whatever else you're doing. You know, keep your work, keep doing all that kind of stuff, but having a $5,000 bump, you can live a virtual millionaire life. Now, that seems within reach to me. You know, Lisa and I, we can design our programs where we sell at least $5,000 worth of stuff or programs or books or combinations thereof for $5 grand a month, so we can live virtually as a millionaire. I'm excited about that thought, and I want to build to that.
And good morning. Brittany's Beads.company.site. Motivation and inspiration for your life. Handmade jewelry made by Brittany Thomas herself. And you can order her book, I'm Living My Blessed Life with Cerebral Palsy.
Melissa Price says, I've got that song, Dreamweaver, caught in my head right now. Dreamweaver. I know the song.
I think it's
Dreamweaver. That's the song right there. Brittany Thomas says, I shout out my website in the comments. We got you. Brother Mill says, Myron Golden is my God too. William Brown said, happy today. And then he said, today at
11 a.m. Eastern on One Word Conversations. The word is decision. And Bill Brown's special guest is Sheila Devi, right here on the Empowerment Duo Facebook page and the Empowerment Network. Amen. Good morning, Felicia.
Felicia Gardner, welcome back, my sister. Good morning to you. Dare to Dream. You know, I don't know why this book was so impactful to me, but this book I read probably in the 10th or 11th grade. It was called The Cross and the Switchblade. The Cross and the Switchblade. It's about this preacher who decided to go in the hood in New York and kind of like rescue the kids, the teenagers. He wanted to rescue the ones that's idle, you know, hanging out on the block, hanging out on the stoop, looking for trouble, you know. So he would go to these kids, and one question that I just can't let it go. I'm 53. I probably was 14 or 15 when I read this. He would say, look, if you could have anything in life you wanted, anything at all, what would you want? And they were saying stuff. And he says, anything? Yes, anything. If you could have anything in the world you want, what would it be? And the kids were saying stuff like, well, I'd want this new hat, or I'd want some sneakers. He goes, no, I'm saying you can have anything. And they could not, try as he might, they could not allow themselves to imagine anything much better than a bauble, a thing. You know, they couldn't imagine living out of the hood and in a bigger home or a better neighborhood or a family. They couldn't imagine that. Wow. And I don't want you guys to be like that. I want you to be free enough to dream big.
Absolutely. I remember going to anybody else know about the Fresh Air Fund?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Anybody in New York in the 70s know what the Fresh Air Fund was.
Yeah, so I remember
the country lives a different world. Help these kids, show these kids a better day than the summer in the city, than the summer in the city. That dude was hardcore with that love song about give these kids 2 weeks away. You know, the Fresh Air Fund. They was taking kids from the cities and putting them on a farm for a summer, you know, for 2 weeks. And you had to donate money so you could take kids from the hood and put them on somebody's farm for 2 weeks. You know, where they would work the kids like farmhands.
It didn't work well. I went
free labor. Anyway, go ahead.
I went a few years in a row, and it was actually some of the most highlights of my life. They were amazing families that I got to stay. I stayed with the same family over time. I had even seen them later after that. But I think that there would have been things that I had not even considered dreaming about
if you had not been exposed to that. That worked well for you.
Yeah.
Brittany Thomas, you guys, I'm making a homemade banana pudding today. I bought all my ingredients yesterday at the store, and be looking out for those pictures. Whoop, whoop.
Brian does not like banana pudding. I love banana pudding. That's right. Bananas give you gas.
Bananas give me gas, and that meringue or something's loaded with egg.
No, it's not. It's
whatever cool. It is. Okay, I can't eat it. Okay. Felicia says, Be Delight Enterprises
LLC is my brand new company, recording artist, songwriter, author, voiceover, and more. BeDelightMusic.com on DJ Grady Baby Radio every Thursday, on Facebook at 10 a.m. for topic talks, co-author of the awesome book, Wake Up Winning, No Matter What. Felicia. Wake Up Winning,
shout out
Volume 2.
Congratulations, Felicia, for your new show, new venture, new show and book. Phyllis George says, I went my children and my grands. Yes. So 3 generations of Fresh Air Fund people. Oh, she went, her children and her grands. Okay, William Brown. This is also tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern EDT, Eastern Dominion Time.
Daylight time. On One Word Conversations, the word is obstacle. And my special guest is Rebecca Jeffries. You can watch it on the Disconnected to Connect Conversations Facebook page or YouTube channel. Thank you. I love Rebecca Jeffries.
Yes, I'm from North Carolina, NYC/Queens, live in Atlanta now. Ella, you remember the song? Go ahead. Yes. They played it every other song, every other commercial.
Beverly says, that happened to me when I first moved here. I went to one of my friend's grandparents' house, and they lived in Indian land. And I saw a pig get slaughtered by her grandfather. Said, come in, you little city girl. I'm about to show you what we do down here. And I promise I was ready to go home. I bet. A pig slaughter for your first introduction to the country.
I can barely handle it now.
Yeah. Now, in one of those Caribbean, I don't think it was one we watched together. I'm watching Bahama Life by myself because I didn't want to mix up those episodes that we were watching together. In the Bahamas, there was a cove where the pigs were swimming with the people.
Real pigs.
Real pigs.
I didn't know pigs could swim, but go ahead.
I didn't either. The pigs were swimming. There were baby pigs. You could fetch the pigs and make them follow you. You could hold the baby piglets. They were clean pigs
That's
too.
nasty. First,
no, they were
some
clean
pigs
pigs.
that I seen.
I know. I've never seen clean pigs before. But I guess if you're in the water,
But let me get back to this thought.
fish.
Let me get back to this thought. Okay. Those kids in the hood couldn't imagine anything more than like a new hat. Some adults let themselves only think about the day to day and the bills.
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough. You're not here just for that. Okay.
Beverly says those pigs were smoking ganja. They didn't know they were pigs. They thought they were human. Dr. Deborah says, do you have a dream of serving others? Do you want to help someone else to get free? Let's turn your vision into a sustainable mission. Dr. Deborah's nonprofit solutions, drdeborahforhealing.com.
I had an opportunity last night. I had a nonprofit organization hire me last night to do a sales workshop for them virtually. 2 hours. I spoke with them last night, and I wanted to be good because they hired me, and I wanted it to be good. They had people from in North Carolina, in Virginia, in Chicago, all for this nonprofit organization.
Michigan, I thought I heard.
Maybe you did hear Michigan as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted it to be good too. And I prepared all day, and I prepared for the week, and it was good. It was magical for me. I poured into them. They got all my jokes. They got all the jokes, and they got the content that I came to deliver, and they were so happy that they hired me.
I was grateful for that. I listened in a little bit, and it really seemed like a phenomenal training. And everybody was really attentive.
Yes, they were very attentive.
They were very attentive.
That was in.
Thank you, Brittany. Brittany says, last night's class was amazing, Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And that's the other thing, too. That's our lives, man. Praise God. Praise God. Thank you, Lord. Lisa couldn't stay for my whole training because she had to go do her own.
Yes, I had the opportunity to train my class. It is the Empowerment Publishing Group. They're in the home stretch of finalizing their projects. And we had a marketing training last night because I want to make sure that my authors have the reach that they deserve getting their projects out. Empowerment Publishing and Multimedia is about sharing your story to as many people as it can serve. If I can help you, feel free to reach out. Go to IamLisaSantiago.com/calendar and schedule a session with me, and we'll talk about your project today.
Oh my gosh. William Brown says, my first time at my grandparents' farm, within the hour I was traumatized by my aunt was wringing a chicken's neck. I still ate it. But I learned some things. I can relate, Bill. I saw an uncle of mine put a chicken's neck on a tree stump.
Chop it?
And chop it off. I mean, he swung hard too. He's a big guy. And he sprung that thing and chopped that chicken's neck in one swipe. And that chicken got up and started sprinting around and all crazy, and it was headless. And blood was squirting. It was crazy.
But y'all ate it though.
We ate it, sure. I saw that too, man. I can relate to that, Bill. Man. But and dare I tell you guys, because the show's topic today is dare to dream. Dare to dream. Does it take courage to dream, baby?
I don't think it takes courage to dream. I think it takes courage to execute. I think that sometimes we can dream and we leave it there. We just sit with it, and we think it's part of a wish or a wonderment, and we don't realize that dreams are like roadmaps. They're part of the roadmap to get you to fulfill the thing that God predestinated you for.
Well, the way you just described that there, that I can see how it will make people dream less and less. Because if they dream and then don't execute, and dream and then don't take any steps, how much fun would bowling be if you never got a chance to see the pins fall? How much fun would bowling be if you never got a chance to hear them, or see them fall down? Mm-hmm. If you just roll the ball, you'll stop doing that because it would be no fun. It'd be no interest. It would not be interesting at all. Mm-hmm. Yes. So yeah, I can see your point there. So if you know of anybody, maybe none of you guys, because you guys are not that kind of people who haven't lost their willingness to dream. If you know someone who's lost their willingness to dream, could you help them to dream again? Could you help them at all? Is there anything you could say or do to help your friends to dream bigger and more often? Any suggestions on how to help people to dream? Did you get a headache or something?
No, my ears started ringing like crazy.
I have that effect on women sometimes, baby. You're going to have to get used to that. Okay. Brittany Thomas, wow, time is flying. Lots of people are in the final stretch for their book projects. You guys are amazing at what you do. Brian Keith McNeill and Lisa Santiago McNeill, thank you for saying so, Sister Melissa. Brittany, that's us getting our flowers while we're alive. Felicia Gardner says, wow, Beverly got me remembering when I was a young girl, visiting family in Alabama and was hanging out with my cousin. It was cool to watch a turtle walk and eat in their natural habitat. However, their dad
came out and chopped the turtle's head off in front of me. I screamed in horror, and the wife asked if I was staying for dinner. Looked at them like they was crazy and started crying. I want to go back to my grandma's house. I couldn't wait to get back to New York City. Yeah. Turtle is a delicacy in some homes. Oh my goodness.
New Yorkers don't know nothing about killing no chicken or turkey or pig.
Or turtles or pigs. Actually, that's not true, because you remember we have El Barrio, and in Spanish Harlem, we had some chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Leanne said, I heard a coach say it doesn't take confidence, it takes courage to follow your dream. Yeah. I like that, because we hear so much about building confidence and not enough about the idea that courage comes first.
I'm so happy you said that, Leanne. I believe that courage is one of the most important words ever. It's actually the first word I discuss in my book, The 9 Most Important Words. Courage, I think, has the most to do with whether your life is what do you call the word? We'll start with a B. If your life is bland or base or basic or an adventure. It has to do with courage.
Bill, I'm sorry. He says, "Oh no, not a turtle." That's right, because Will was a turtle.
Yeah, Bill's classic books.
Beyond the Shell
series about what's the lead
Will.
About Will the turtle and his adventures be living beyond his shell.
We don't want Will's suit, do we?
It's a chance to promote his books, baby. Okay, so I'm trying to do it, and you going back to the suit.
Bless your heart.
Let's go back again. William Brown says, "Oh no, not the turtle." Of course, he would say, "Oh no, not the turtle," because
the main character in the Beyond the Shell series is Will the turtle, who is living outside of his shell to take all of the adventures that the world had to give him and explore outside of his shell.
And the lessons he's learned that book imparts. Amen. So that's what we got there. Dare to dream again. So I was saying, like, when Lisa and I watch these shows about Caribbean living and all that kind of stuff, I watch them thinking about Lisa and I living there. And I'm getting more and more romanced by the idea.
Yes. Now, I did like that $1 million home. In all modesty, yeah, I could live on a raft and everything else. But that $1 million home, not the $1 million one, the one that we really, really liked with the view. $695,000.
They had a view. Oh, my gosh. When you look out the back of their home, you see just their pool. You see trees on the fringes, and you see the ocean. I thought that was Lisa and I's house right there.
And how many of you would love to come to a retreat at that home?
That's what, if Lisa and I moved to the Caribbean, we're definitely going to do that. We're going to do destination workshops, okay, at a resort. At a resort, we definitely going to do that. That's going to be I asked Lisa this morning, I says, can you imagine living there? What would be different about your life? Do you want to share what you told me?
Sure.
Go ahead.
So nothing would be different except the backdrop and maybe 4 extra conferences every year where we do destination retreats. Because I do what I love to do right now every day. It's just not always exactly where I want it to be. I always want to be in the warm next to the water. That's what I want. Warm water.
Yes, she said she would keep the same life, just have a better backdrop.
Absolutely.
And the warmth, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do destination retreats, destination workshops.
KT said, "Y'all sound like tornadoes." What did he be talking about?
It would be so cool to me if Tarnez and Couture were our neighbors in the Caribbean.
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
That'd be cool as could be.
Absolutely.
Tarnez, you and
he wants to retire
to
St. Thomas.
Yeah, that's a U.S. Virgin Island as well.
Yeah, and I don't have to be in the U.S., but
I think there's some advantages that you can't beat. And all these British Virgin Islands and the independence, there's some stuff. To me, I found some disadvantages, like money, driving on the left side of the road as opposed to the right. What?
I don't care about that.
You don't care about that kind of stuff.
No, I'm not going to be driving. My beach going to be right there. I'm going to grab the fish out the water, take it in the kitchen. And I don't need to drive nowhere. I'm going to pluck the mango off the tree. I'm going to crack the coconut. I don't need to drive nowhere. And I might want to live on a place where you don't have a car because there's no roads. You got a boat because you got to drive in the water. I like it.
You don't think you're ever going to run out of toothpaste? You don't think you're ever going to want anything from the store?
No.
Yes, you will. Okay. No.
And that's the other thing.
That means, Brian, she may not tell you that would maybe the difference. She'll just push you over in the water. Right. Probably. Okay.
So Couture said it's expensive. It's not as expensive in certain places.
It's expensive in relation to the other islands. However, compared to the average United States city, it's 80% of the money. Okay.
You're talking about St. Thomas?
St. Thomas and St. John and St. Croix, the U.S. Virgin Islands. They're more expensive than, say, Belize, but they're less expensive than living in Cleveland. Okay, for example.
Felicia says, how is driving on the left side in a car? I suppose it's just opposite. Bill said, I had a dream last night of touring my potential new home in Africa.
There you go.
With an ocean view.
Mali, or any of them African countries. You could pick an African country right now. And Bill's has his dream home in Africa.
With an ocean view. So would that be the Ivory Coast?
It could be the Ivory Coast, which is Kenya, Nigeria, Ethiopia, all that stuff up and down the Ivory Coast. Okay.
I don't know. You know what is so odd? I have not ever seen any images of Africa other than the jungle.
Lady, well, I'll help you because there are some beautiful cities in Africa. I have this image of 20. I have these pictures, 20 cities that are gorgeous cities, and they're all in Africa.
I can imagine
modern cities. Yes,
I can imagine that to be true. But don't you think that there's something to the fact that we don't have any shows from there? We don't have any. Like, why is it not a tourist place? We have all of
it's just not for the public.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you're right. I'm gonna tell you what's even worse. When you look up, when you do a Google search of any country, okay, like you do a Google search to say Panama, you'll hear they'll talk about the great stuff at first, and then you do a Google search of Mali, okay, in Africa. They'll say they'll say where it is, and then they'll talk about the dangers of it. I've noticed that.
That's what I'm talking about. Don't you think that that's conspiracy?
If it is,
don't you think it's contrived? Because
it's almost too much not to be.
Right. Because I mean, there are places. If you think about it, Mexico is celebrated as this beautiful vacation place, right?
And they still talk about the dangerous and crime.
But it's a very dangerous place.
You can find that out so easily. Is Mexico more dangerous than Brooklyn? Is Mexico more dangerous than Chicago?
Probably not.
Probably not.
They need a better what do you call it person? PR person. Mm-hmm. Maybe they just need a better PR
talked about
person.
It yesterday. History is told by the winners. Okay. The ones who won can say whatever they want.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like I remember they were talking about one of the islands that we looked at, and it said something that previously inhabited by
the Taino people.
Bruh.
Previously inhabited.
Columbus
came and wiped out an entire culture.
Before conquered.
Yeah.
You know, previously inhabited by means that, they just decided to get up and move. They didn't want to.
No, they didn't move. They got slaughtered. Okay. They killed.
It's the way that they tell those stories.
Yes.
One of the islands, I think it was St. Croix, maybe we were watching, where they talked about the beautiful cane fields and the rich history.
Sugar cane fields, that's slaves. That's what that means.
and the rich history.
Mhm.
That history was rich only for one side.
Right.
It was crazy, but it's still beautiful. Yep, they need a shiro.
They need a she-rose,
Yes.
which is right on time because it's 9:33. Let's go ahead, baby.
Yes.
What she's hinting about, in case this is your first time on this broadcast, this show's been going on since October of 2014. No, that's
15.
not right. 2016, October 2016. And some of you guys
I didn't know you were in
consistent.
2014.
You didn't.
I knew that.
You could. Good.
I knew you were in 2015 though.
Yes, baby.
In June.
That's when we met.
Right. But I don't. Yes, that's right.
Anyway.
So not 14, 15. That's good.
16. So this show's been going on Monday through Friday. And some of you guys have been consistent contributors. And some of you guys have been rocking with us for years. And we like to thank them with what we call our greeting songs or our greeting logos. For an example, up first is Dr. Beverly, uniquely taking over Thomas. And we do it. Dr. Beverly is on the show. That's her greeting logo. And she deserves it. Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
Good morning, Dr. Beverly. Thank you for joining us today. And Miss Vivian, good morning. I am glad to see you this morning because I thought you took a pretty good beat up last night. I got Miss Vivian in the headlock. No, I'm just kidding. Miss Vivian is rocking. She is a survivor. That's what I want you guys to know about Miss Vivian. She be putting in the work and getting it done. So I'm going to say, Vivian Reed is here. Vivian Reed is here, and now the show can go on.
Oh, good morning, Miss Vivian.
Good morning, beautiful.
Our friend Katura Green is here. We're so excited to see you yet again.
We're so excited.
Katura KT Green is in the house.
That's right. Good morning to you. And we don't need another Shiro.
Because we got our Shiro right here.
Got our Shiro.
How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Geneva, thank you for joining us this morning. Milt, thank you for joining us this morning.
Brittany Thomas is here.
It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany Thomas. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany, it's your time. It's your time. Yeah.
Good morning, Brittany Thomas.
That's right.
I weighed myself again today. And I've still lost the same 7 pounds for almost 2 weeks now.
It's not almost 2 weeks now.
Saturday will be.
That's right.
This is Friday.
That'll
be 2 weeks.
It's 13 days. You don't understand that we don't lose weight day by day.
Just to mess with Lisa, because I know that to be true. I lost 7 pounds in the first 7 days, and I'm still at the 7 pound mark.
Dr. Deborah, healing and deliverance coach.
Good morning, Dr. Deborah. I'm so happy that you're here today in our discussion about daring to dream again.
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Kelly Little.
Kelly.
Can't you see somehow your words just hypnotize me? I had to drop into my Biggie voice.
Is that who that is?
It's not a great Biggie, but I'm working on it.
Hey, good morning, Miss Phyllis.
Miss Phyllis is here. So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day.
Good morning. Good morning to you, Miss Phyllis. Thank you so much for joining us today. Melissa, baby.
I just took some water. Bow, 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 bow. Melissa's on. Now it's time for us to sing her song. Melissa's on. Good morning, Miss Melissa Price.
Good morning to our friend Bill.
Good morning to our friend Bill. Nobody thinks like him still. We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Bill. Good morning to our friend Bill. How you doing?
Good morning to our friend Bill. And we're going to be right back in just a moment.
Hello, I am William Brown from IamWilliamBrown.com, your self-awareness coach. You know how there are so many people out there that feel that they can do so much more with their life, but because it's currently not happening for them, they feel frustrated and angry and disappointed with themselves. Well, what I do is I help them tap into what is calling them or their calling so they can tap into their potential and unleash it to the world so that they can experience all the joy, fulfillment, money, and adventure they already imagined for themselves. Reach out to me at IamWilliamBrown.com or text me your first name and your email at 864-381-8139, and we'll have a conversation.
All right, that's this commercial.
You better know it. That is
I
his
submitted my
commercial.
commercial too. My 28-second commercials and loaded in the gun.
That's
But you can
right.
get your commercial loaded too.
All you got to do is send a Google link with your MP4, 30 seconds, and we will share it on the show. Sharon Rika's here, baby. All about
Tell us about the Benjamins, baby. Tell us about the Benjamins, baby. We talk about Shanrika L. Crawford Benjamin.
the author of Kids Love Money.
You just don't understand it.
Absolutely. Good
Lisa
morning.
Freeman, good morning. I think Lisa Freeman is down in Jacksonville Army Base.
Jacksonville. Everybody, thank you so much. Bill, you're getting some flowers. Nice commercial, William.
That's right. Nice commercial, Will.
Commercial, Bill.
Play my jam, baby. 28 seconds. Play my jam.
I got you, babe.
Hello, I'm Brian K. McNeill, the Sales Confidence Coach. And what I do is I help service-based entrepreneurs to sell their services better than they ever have before so they can earn more money than ever before. I teach them what to say and what to do that infuses them with more confidence in their business than ever before. Again, my name is Brian K. McNeill, and I am the Sales Confidence Coach.
That is absolutely right. And you can reach the Sales Confidence Coach directly at the information scrolling on the bottom of your screen. That's calendly.com/BK McNeill, or text him at 919-345-4893.
Now, this is Friday, which is the last day of this work week, right? And we're moving into the part of the week that people call the weekend. The weekend. The end of the week traditionally is Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, really, for a lot of folks. Friday is work day, by the way. Friday is the work day. You know who I'm talking to. Okay?
Absolutely.
Friday's the work day, but have the weekend. How do you end the week? How do you end the week?
How do you end a week? You stop doing the things that you're doing all week long and take some time for recreation.
Break the word apart. Recreation. You need to spend some time not working this weekend. You need to spend some time recreating yourself. Our friend Leanne is here
with level 2 of the mindfulness meditation program. The mindfulness meditation program. It starts Monday. Manifest Your Mission is the theme of this 21-day meditation program. Just text Leanne at 330-400-9814 because it's Leanne. It's Leanne.
Time is a wheel in constant motion, always rolling us along. Tell me who wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone. Leanne Cannon, y'all.
Absolutely.
She's starting a new program. Level 2 of the Mindfulness Meditation Program. And it starts this upcoming Monday. Today's Friday. That means you got some days to prepare to be in the place.
Absolutely. Vivian is cutting up. She said, can I fax you?
Fax you, really?
Listen, Miss Vivian called me, I think it was Thursday. And it was like 8:40 something. I had just got out of the shower and I had my melatonin pill. So I was already like ready to be on. And she said, what's your fax number?
Fax
I
number.
thought that I had already slipped off into a dream and went back in a time machine.
I mean, we do have the machine there.
We don't have no
Is it copy machine? Can it not take a fax? But anyway, we don't fax no more, homie.
We don't fax. Don't send me no fax.
She thinks that's funny. Okay.
It was funny.
William Brown says, hey, I also want to let everyone know that the next Friday in One Word Conversations is year 1 year anniversary, episode 333. Come join me for the celebration.
A celebration.
Hey, Thomas, Friday is not always a work day for me. We get that. And the beautiful thing about you being an entrepreneur is you get to decide whether it's a work day or not. You do get to decide.
Yeah.
I was being jovial when I was admonishing.
Yes. Usually Monday is not a work day for me. It used to be Wednesday, but I had to switch it because Wednesdays I kept missing my Wednesday off.
Yeah, and we said that to ourselves.
Yeah.
We're gonna say, babe, we're gonna take Wednesday off from now on, and we never got a chance to.
Yeah.
Monday's typically my busiest day of the work week, and then Tuesday is the second most busy day for me. Okay, but come on now.
Come on, Miss Vivian. No faxes. I'm gonna send the PDF today.
Vivian says, I'm going to send the PDF today. Lisa Santiago McNeill. Felicia says, LOL, no faxing. Maybe sending you some
fax. Okay. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts, ma'am.
Just the facts. That's from what was that show? And man,
he didn't say that in the airplane.
They did say that in the airplane, but in the airplanes they spoofing other things too.
Oh yeah.
Dragnet was the show.
Dragnet. That was before my time.
For your time.
Before my time.
Okay. Dragnet was a show.
Faxing is the bomb. Okay, Vivian.
She's gonna play that all the way out. So dare to dream again.
How bad that you got a fax machine?
If you could do anything in the world, if you could have anything you wanted, if you could go any place you wanted, if you could become whomever you wanted to become, what would it be? You know,
I want to go where everybody knows.
Ziegler used to have this thing. You could do what you want to do. You could be who you want to be. You could go where you want to go. But first, you must become the kind of person that can have these things.
Mm-hmm. Weekend plans, everyone. That's
being the kind of person. I like the concept of being the kind of person that deserves those things because it indicates that you got to do your part. You got to do your work. You just can't do that. Okay. You just can't say, Lord, put $600 grand in my bank. Okay. That's not how it works.
You got to make it happen.
Yes.
Yes. Ms. Vivian is on fire. Weekend plans. So I do have weekend plans. Tomorrow, today I'm going to go buy a sundress. And tomorrow I am going to have some girl time with a friend, and we're going to take some pictures in our sundresses.
Now, we won't have a show next Friday, the 16th.
No, we're not going to have a show on Friday the 16th.
We'll probably run a replay or something.
Yeah. Okay,
but we won't be here live next Friday on the 16th because that's when our movers show up on the 16th. That's when our movers are scheduled to be here. And when the movers are scheduled, they're going to move we have someone coming to help us to pack on the 12th, which is Tuesday, right? Or Monday?
Yes, the 12th and the 13th.
12th and 13th, we have someone helping us to pack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is going to be unlike any other move I've ever been in before. Okay. We're over 50. Okay. I saw a Facebook post. If you're over 35, hire movers. None of your friends want to throw their back out for a pizza and beer. Okay.
No. Like for real. So can you come over and help me move? No. Can you come over and help me paint? No.
You friends don't want to do that. Okay?
No.
Hire those things out.
Yes.
If you're over 35. Now we're over 50. So we're hiring professional movers. This is gonna be my first time ever hiring a professional mover. So I'm not sure how to handle it. Okay. Bill, help me out. I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle it.
That this is the extent of moving at 53. Put it over there, please. Put it up there, please. Put it over there, please. That's the extent of moving that I plan to be doing.
Yes, and I don't know how to handle that yet.
Yeah. Well,
yesterday, Lisa and I went out appliance shopping, and we bought our brand new washer and dryer, and that's going to be delivered to the home next week as well. So that was simple and easy. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Beverly, get that fax from her. She's put her fax number. Says, Vivian, you can fax me. Go ahead. Oh, it's Sophie 16. No. The 16th is Sophie's 8th birthday. I was going to say, what the hell? Sophie is not 16. That's right. It's her 8th birthday.
I'd love to still know the prices on Sophie's 16th birthday.
That's 8 years from now. Bill said, wow, I thought you guys were moving in the fall. No, we're
This
moving.
past fall?
No, that we were moving in the future fall.
An opportunity came,
Yeah.
An opportunity came for us. And we found a home that we could be comfortable in. Yep. Sure.
Absolutely. And I much prefer to move in the summer anyway.
What?
I don't know. I much prefer to do anything in the summer. Period. Understand that. Period.
Alicia said, too funny. Hire professional movers. Congratulations on your move and new home. Yes. Yeah, we're at that place. Could I even have gotten enough people?
No. No. No.
You still got your pickup truck, man?
No. And let people put stuff in their pickup truck no more.
That's right.
My pickup truck is not for hauling and toting.
It's just to be there.
For flossing.
That's what it's for. Okay.
That's it.
Yep. Oh yeah. So and actually, I wonder if it's psychosomatic or not, because 2 days ago I woke up with an achy back and it's gotten worse. Last night was terrible. When I kind of made it to bed, but then again, Lisa's right. We've been sitting so much, we've been doing workshops. We're doing what we do, but all that sitting, I wonder if it's adding up and caused my back to ache.
It's doing something.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing something. But Friday, the weekend is here. Find some time to end your week, to relax, to do something fun.
There's going to be no sports significant this weekend. Last weekend, I was in my glory because of the Final Four. I don't have nothing to look forward to that way this weekend.
See that? Do y'all see what I have to put up with? When he was looking forward to the weekend with his sports, he had picked out his cigars, he had picked out his drinks, he had picked out what chair he was going to be sitting in and how he was going to arrange his calendar around it. But now he only has me this weekend.
I got you.
No, you don't need that. No. He don't need a corresponding cigar. He don't need nothing. He
doesn't need a corresponding cigar to hang out with you. Yeah. I am gonna get out of here in a minute. So you're gonna go shopping for a sundress today?
Yeah. Okay. I actually have a sundress that I really, really like, but I think I've already packed it away. So I'm gonna go ahead and go get a new sundress and maybe some sandals. Sundress and sandals, and I am packing.
I should go buy me some underwear and t-shirts.
You need to get rid of your low what?
On underwear and t-shirts.
You have a million t-shirts. A million.
Million of them.
And you have a good supply of underwear too.
It's really good. Yes, I do.
No.
Brittany says, so happy for you guys. Vivian says, enjoy your days, guys. Enjoy yours as well. Thank you, Sister Brittany, as well. William Brown, yesterday I had an achy back. I'm at that age. I got to think about my movements.
That's right.
And what else he say about my movements? Or I will hurt myself. Yeah, man. It's a dynamic, man. We're new to this, Bill. You and I and people in our age range. This is a new dynamic that we're having to make peace with. Where are my glasses and they're on my head? Telling the person on the phone, look, I got to get off the phone with you. I can't find my cell phone anywhere. I've been looking all over for it.
Alicia, thank you for the tip. She says take a few minutes throughout the day and take a 3 to 5 minute stretch. And
it really helps. We'll receive that. Flossing, that's right. Do people still say flossing?
I say flossing. If I want to. I said, what did I say earlier today? And I was like, I don't think they say that anymore. And I don't care. Oh, fleek. I don't care. I like it. I hated it when they were saying it, but now I like it. And I want to say it now.
The movie Coming to America, he did ask that question. Do people still say fleek? I'd rather enjoy saying the word fleek.
I did too. I enjoyed it.
It's about time for us to get out of here. You know why we got to get out of here early?
We got to get out of here early because following us on the Empowerment Network starting at 10 a.m. is Coffee Time with Coach John. Following Coffee Time with Coach Ja is the one and only William Brown right here on the Empowerment Network. And we are looking forward to one word conversation at 11 a.m. with the word of the day, decision.
Decision. Shouts out again. The
Facts on fleek, Kev.
weather.com in my city. It's going to reach a high of 81 degrees. We're going to get to that place by 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. It's going to be in the 80s. Yep.
I love it.
Please just everyone have an awesome,
have a
blessed
wonderful weekend. We love you guys.
Wonderful weekend. Oh, yes. And we wish the same for you.
And we shall see you on the Monday. Bye-bye. I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
I'm still Brian Keith McNeill.
And this has been Let's Talk About It on ESPTV7 on the SIBN Network, iHeart, iTunes, and right here on Facebook Live.
And remember that your life is not a scrimmage or a practice game. There is no Martyrs Hall of Fame. Time, the speedster, takes its toll. And for all of us, every day really is the Super Bowl. So God bless you and go forward and live your Super Bowl life today.
And remember that you have been blessed by the blessor. To be a blessing, permission to be amazing is granted. And today is as good a day as any, so you might as well have sex. That's right. Don't forget, go have sex.
Peace.
Bye.